On March 17th, Amazon finalized its $8.5 billion acquisition of MGM. Founded in 1924, MGM will bring more than 4,000 movies and 17,000 TV shows to Amazon, including IPs of James Bond, Pink Panther, the Rocky franchise, Basic Instinct, Legally Blonde, Moonstruck, Poltergeist, Raging Bull, Silence of the Lambs, Thelma and Louise, Tomb Raider, 12 Angry Men. For TV, the studio produced Fargo, The Handmaid's Tale, and Viking. In its almost century-long tenure as a famed Hollywood studio, MGM acquired 80 Academy Awards and 100 Emmy Awards during its reign. The big thing about this really is I don't think that Amazon is seen as a very massive player right now. The big streamers are clearly Netflix leading the pack, followed by Disney, and then HBO Max, which is gaining steam, catching up with Disney Plus. And while Amazon is banking on this new Lord of the Rings show that's coming up, Amazon Prime, the video library, because it's tacked on with the actual price of Prime itself, there's not really anything that comes to mind as fascinating content. They've got some good stuff on there, but they really don't seem like a force to be reckoned with. By making this purchase, they pretty much overnight become a force to be reckoned with, because this back catalog is massive. I mean, now this is like classics. Classics are pretty much now owned by Amazon. And not only that, whenever you talk about the more awards fare that exists today, it really is catered by the MGM label. Another part of this article says, MGM of late has become a destination for filmmakers like Ridley Scott, Paul Thomas Anderson, Joe Wright, and the Bond producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson, who continue to want their works on the big screen. MGM does seem to cater to artists having their own kind of voice, but it also has, I would say, a higher quality when it comes to standards than something like Netflix, which also, talks about its creative freedom. They also said they announced the real financial value behind this deal is the treasure trove of intellectual property and the deep catalog that we plan to reimagine and develop together with MGM's talented team. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to be several years before we can see if there is actually enough quality control to make sure that reimagining so many of that catalog, reimagining so many movies and shows, are they going to be good enough that we can kind of rely on their standards, kind of like something with HBO Max and Warner Brothers. Disney, I would say that kind of wavers. People don't really know if we're going to get a good reimagining. There's kind of made fun of the fact that Disney relies so much on their live action remakes of everything that they've done. But we'll kind of see who. I think that's the big story right now. I think that's the big question right now. Who is going to end up reigning? Is it going to be Amazon that kind of controls everything that MGM has, or is this going to be more like, are they going to be more autonomous? Is MGM still going to be in control of what's going on? There was a letter that was sent to MGM from Amazon saying that pretty much, welcome to the family, you're still going to have the same level of creative control. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. But what do you think? Do you think this move means anything? Do you think that MGM will continue to kind of operate the way MGM already has? Or do you think Amazon is actually going to come in, take over for better or worse? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and as always, be sure to subscribe to 5 Minute Critic for future updates on reviews and movie news.